I like that a lot for ballads. Long, short, long. And in that case, to create that articulation, you want to hold the chord onto beat 2, and similarly 3 onto 4. Don't lift up. It's not short, 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 but it's long, short. And you can emphasize that, and by making it short, it already kind of accents it already, that light 2 and 4. And here it is with the bass. Long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short. You can also just do short, 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 short with a slight accent on 2 and 4. That's pretty standard style there. But again, on the ballad, I often like, and of course you could do bass line, you know, depending on who you're playing with. So I like that. I like bringing out the bass quite a bit. Again, that's what Django would have done often on those ballads, bring out the bass. That little walk down bass line to the 6 here. That was E down to C sharp. Da 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 dum. Even if you do this. You add a lot of fills, of course, if you're just playing an intimate setting. I didn't put any chord here because there was no chord, but that would be like an A7 to the B7. You know, it's nice to have that bass line, I think, but if you have to I mean, you could do 2 notes like this. I'm gonna re-finger it like this. I'm doing E minor, I'm gonna take off this screen share here for a second. Here I did E minor triad, because this is what's happening. It's basically, the bass line is, it's an E minor chord. You could even do it here, check it out. Isn't that pretty, right? Here it is. And then, those are 3 notes. So again, I'm not doing the standard shape, because that'd be like, the fifth is the least important note in a minor chord. You don't need the 5th. So in this case, we're getting that descending, the double stops like this. So theoretically, I'm holding that G note because that G is the 3rd. That's what makes it minor. I don't care about the 5th as much, but I want that bass line. So I'm going. You might have to be creative with your fingering, and then here's that A flat dim, which is also D dim, and then D6/9. Pretty good shape, or just D6. So here it is faster. Okay, so that's, or again. The thing, if you want that bass line, that's what you got to find, is that bass movement. And again, this helps us for soloing because it's really sweet. Chord melody or whatever. So if you want to have that movement in the ear, you know, and here's that diminished. So again, I'm kind of combining that. I'm adding that A flat dim, right? D dim, D major. Okay. So again, that's a nice way to practice diminished. It's not 5/1, but it's 1 dim to the 1. So you get this sound again. If you want to hit D dim, D major 7, and I like that D major 7. Beautiful, beautiful tension there. So again, E minor, diminished. You can just practice those 2 bars over and over. That was a lot of stuff there. So anyways, let's go ahead and do the melody for a minute, then we'll talk more soloing ideas. I mean, again, we can get really into the details like that, the movement, the bass line movement, up in the leads, and make sure you know your triad so that you can do that everywhere. Do it here. Do it here. And then here's this, you know, that diminished. diminish, diminish. I just went I went D dim to D major. It's so simple. On the and of 1. I think Django does that too. Is like 1 and 3, 4, 1. But again, I wrote it as just. And if you want a double stops, you just harmonize it with thirds. It's really pretty. Parallel thirds, or as Django did on that electric version. But notice this 1. Okay, that's the classic ending lick, right? See that? 1. But when you harmonize it with chords, 1. And then ba-dum. I chose 6/9, but you could do not dominant 9. Or anyways, 3, 4, 1. If you choose dominant 9, it's nice because it's a mirror fingering. See what I mean? They're the same shape is what I'm saying. It becomes a 6/9, but on these 4 strings here, 5, 4, 3, 2, it's a dominant 9. Okay, it's interesting how that works. 1. Okay, so that's enough talk there, that little ending, but that's something to definitely practice and to have down.